It is time to choose our July TBR now that my... Hello my friends, it is now June 2nd. As some of you may know, I am a travel nurse. So sorry for that little fast forward, but I actually had to pick books out of my smut supplier machine 2 weeks ago when I was back at home. Let's get into what we are going to read in July. I know some of you guys had entered my Guess It and Win It TBR giveaway. So if you were wondering how many books are actually on my physical TBR, which does include my special editions of books that I have gotten from my subscriptions that I have not read yet. But what it does not include is if I have a series on my shelf, because I do purchase the entire series before I read it. That is who I am as a human being. You can stop your judgment right now, okay? It does include whichever book I am on in the series, but not the rest of the series. For example, if I have read books 1 and 2, and I am on book 3, but have not read 4, 5, and 6, only book 3 is going to be in this jar. 4, 5, and 6 will not be in this jar. Without further ado, the amount of books that are on my physical TBR, not including complete series, is 440 books. We have got to drive that number down. Reading books off my TBR instead of buying books is the name of the game this year. Am I winning at it? I feel like I haven't added that many more. I think I'm evening out, but we need to dwindle. We need to dwindle. I did pretty good in the month of June. I read a total of 12 books, 6 of those books being off my physical TBR. I did read 2 books from my Everand subscription, which is another goal of mine. I had 2 5-star reads in the month of June, and that was At the Edge of Surrender by A.L. Jackson and Loving the Liar by Lola King. Plot twist, phenomenal. I think I love a book with a good plot twist. That makes me very happy. Before I show you what I picked out of my smut supplier machine, because it does hopefully supply me with some good smut, please. I do have some books that are not in this jar, or not on my physical TBR, that I would like to talk about first. I have a dark romance book club on Facebook, and then we chit chat about our reads in Discord. Anybody can join. The link for that is in my bio. This month we collectively voted on Sovereign by Ray Edwards. First off, this author is attending Villains and Vixens, which I'm attending as an influencer. Second of all, it's a dark B to the D to the S to the M, so aka lots of smut cowboy romance, which I feel like for a dark romance reader, a dark cowboy romance is just perfect for the summer vibes. When you ask a dark romance reader what their summer TBR is, it's a little interesting, okay? But dark cowboys, that fits, that checks. I also just started Chasing Snowfall by Anastasia Wilder. This is her debut novel, and she will be attending another event, but has not been announced yet, in 2027. So stoked to get to be reading her debut novel. This also has small town, like cowboy-ish ranch vibes, so I think it's gonna be good for my dark romance summer TBR. Another book that is on my summer TBR that is actually not dark romance, okay? It's, I believe, Grumpy Sunshine, Single Dad. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and the narration is gonna be phenomenal. I just know it. Is Summer People by Brittanee, Nicole, and Jenni Vera. And my friend Tiffany actually produced this audiobook and was kind enough to give me a advanced listener copy. This book releases on July 8th. So I am starting that today because we're about a week out, and I just feel like it is going to give all the summer vibes. Another book on my physical TBR that is carrying over from last month, I just have like 10 hours left. Apparently it was a 22-hour audio, but it is so good and I'm eating it up, is Dukes of Madness by Angel Lawson and Samantha Rue. I'm hoping to finish it today or tomorrow, actually. Also a part of a couple of ARC teams, so I have The Sun and Her Burn by Giana Darling. I did request the ALC, so I'm hoping I get the audio version of it because the first audio was so phenomenal. I just chef's kiss, one of my favorite audiobooks of the year. It was a full cast duet style narration, transported me to Italy, and I am so ready to be back in that world. My heart was clenched with the Cliffy from book 1. Then I'm also on J. Rose's ARC team, so I will be getting an ARC of Ravaged Soul by J. Rose. The cover reveal just dropped, and it is beautiful. This is the second book in the Anaconda Tales series, and all of her books are in the same world, so we get to see some of the characters from previous books. This is a strong female main character who has been through hell and back, who is working through some trauma, but she also can pack a punch. Very dark why choose romances, but then there's also really good mental health representation. Then I have a couple of ALCs. Now a couple of these are actually on my physical TBR, so I'm going to show them to you. We have Skin of a Sinner by Avina St. Graves. That one is on my physical TBR. It is wrapped. It is somewhere in this jar. I did not pull it, but then I signed up for the ALC because I saw it, and I was so excited that it was coming to audiobook because you know I'm an audiobook girly. Thank You Must Love Audio that just hit my audio inbox the other day, and I'm so excited. I'm so ready. I just recently watched a TikTok and someone said it starts off with someone like slaughtering the whole family, and I was like, oh, yay! I'm like so happy. That's all I know about it. That's how it starts is someone's whole family is gone. Maybe that's wrong. Like, I don't know. I didn't read the blurb. I just saw a video and I was like, that sounds up my alley. I have been waiting on this, okay, because my friend Haley sent me Insatiable by Leigh Rivers, so it's on my physical TBR. And then after she sent it to me, this is her beautiful note. I do keep things. I am very sentimental, you guys. It got announced that it was coming to audio, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait. I get to see Leigh Rivers like I think 3 times this year. For BB for E, because that one's in Canada, I'm not bringing any of my books there. Winners and Stardust, which I'm a PA there, so again, not bringing any of my books there. But then Book Harvest. Book Harvest in October. I am influencing for Book Harvest. You just better be ready, Leigh Rivers, because I for sure will be ordering your entire backlist. Definitely all the shiny special editions. I have been dying to get into this trilogy. I think once I saw on her platform where she was like, if you loved Little Stranger, which yes, I love Malachi, she was like, the Edge of Darkness trilogy is going to take you out. Preface it, I technically don't actually have the ALC in hand. I requested it. I may not get it, and that's totally okay. If I don't get it, I will still be purchasing it because I want it. Amazon Publishing sent me We Are the Match by Mary E. Roach, and I believe this is a sapphic like mystery romance, and I read the blurb and it just truly intrigued me. It releases on July 29th. This is actually an art copy, which I am just so grateful to have in my hands, and I love that it's a sapphic romance, so thank you so much Amazon Publishing for sending this to me. Audiobook I believe also releases on July 29th, so I'm gonna try to start it at least before the audiobook comes out, and if I don't finish it before the end of the month because I am a slow physical reader, then I think I'll just buy the audiobook and finish it out on audio. And a book from last month that we'll be carrying over is Bourbon and Lies. I just think the cover is stunning, and I believe actually Haley sent me this one as well. She did. Haley's such a sweetheart. I'm just like, I'm reading all of Haley's books this month. Came out on audiobook recently, and the other ones are coming on audiobook. I actually get to meet Victoria Wilder, who's the author of Bourbon and Lies, at Book Harvest because I'm an attending influencer at Book Harvest, and I am so excited to get that opportunity to read this book this month. I think it's doable. Here's to hoping I can squeeze it in. Pulled this back in May just to like make sure this was working and all the things, but I hadn't officially finished. I pulled this kind of as a test, and it is Beneath the Lies by Celia Pierce. This is a special edition. Don't know much about it. I do know there's not an audio, so I'm really hoping I can get to it, but it might end up rolling over once again. That's just kind of how my physical reads go. And without further ado, let's see what I pulled from the TBR jar. Rewind. Let's pick I'm gonna say 5, but let's see how this goes because it's really gonna depend on how many are audiobooks. I think I heard it. Yep, okay, we got one. Ugh. Sometimes if you don't pull this hard enough, they get stuck, so. Pink pill. Oh my god. That is $3.42. Put this back so that I can repurpose it. Probably down there somewhere. I got it. I'm so nervous. Please be on audio. Please be on audio. Ooh. Ooh. When She Unravels by Gabrielle Sands. I love this. Let's see if it's audio. When She Unravels. Oh my god, there's an audiobook available. Yes. All right, let's do at least 2 more. At least 2 more. Ready? You like it? Okay, I heard it. Oh my god, we just got like 5. We'll do this blue one. Ooh, this is an earlier one. I can tell because when I first started, I started coloring them myself. 75. Smaller one. So that's good. I guess that way if it's not on audio. But Skeleton King by Charity B. Yes. This one's been on my TBR for a while. I'm gonna say maybe no to audio. That's okay. This one's a short one, so that'll be a good one. 4 already fell out, so. This one. Oh, we got another pink one. 405. God, it was sitting right next to this chunker, but this one's not. It's probably a spicy one. This has got to be Baddies. Puppy Talk. Oh yes, I love this interior. I couldn't decide actually if I liked the interior or the cover. SJ Silvis sometimes does have some, I think, on audio. Oh, it is. 2 quick audios. This is a quick read. So let's keep going. I feel good. I feel good. Let's just do the last 2. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to read them all, but it's okay. 118. Oh, I love this wrapping paper. Don't come at me. I actually have read this one, which means I probably need to read book 2, which is Electric Idol. So I will be swapping this out. There are audios for these. I think they're on one of my subscriptions too. And Gods was okay for me. Hopefully Electric Idol does me a little bit better. Here's my last one. Winky face on it. This is a slightly newer one. 242. Ooh, Giana, which is my last name. Oh no, I didn't realize I had this on my special edition. This was an ALC sign up. Only didn't pick up this audiobook because I was so busy at the time. And now I'm like kicking myself because I didn't realize I had a special edition of it on my shelf. So this should be fun. These are the 5. I have a great little stack here. Between what's in here and what's here, I believe I'll have read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 books off my physical TBR if I manage to get to all these. If not, we'll just roll them over. I think we did pretty good. I think I have a good selection of books to read. Yes, okay. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me. Happy reading in July. Mwah!